You know, somebody earlier today just came and told me and said, "Bro, you look like you preparing for a war." This beautiful lady stopped me as I was training and said, "Yo, bro." She didn't say "yo, bro," but she was like, "Excuse me, man. You look like you're preparing for some sort of battle, for some sort of war." You know, and I told her, and I looked her in her eyes like I'm looking at a child, and I said, I am in a war. I'm in a war against poverty. I'm in a war against a weak mindset. I'm in a war against a weak body. I'm in a war against time. I'm in a war against I'm in a war against, my family. I'm in a war with everything. Even the ones who love you, you in war with some way, somehow. Y'all know what I mean. And it's just constant war. And, thank God, man. As you start to get into a position or a position that you're trying to get to, me and you, we try to rush it. We try to climb the ranks fast. We try to get it as soon as possible because we feel like we're running out of time. But there are so many lessons where you are right now that you need to learn to prepare you for where you want to eventually end up. And I think a lot of people miss that. There are so many lessons that I learned through pain, through suffering, through hurt, through everything. And I don't look at myself as an emotional person. I am very emotional. I told you that already. I'm very emotional, but my emotions are different. My emotions are for for conquest and propelling me to new heights in every human endeavor. But in this sense, you know, the lady saw that I'm honed. Everything about me is becoming honed, and she saw that. And it's crazy when you start developing attributes that you look for in yourself. People notice it. Your mere walk, how you smile at people, how you talk to people. She said I'm very polite, you know, but she said I look like a warrior. And I think that's very important for people to take you seriously, but also that you're a kind and loving individual. Shout out to that lady, man. Shout out to that lady for sure. Because she basically confirmed that the work I'm doing in myself is working. And you guys have to be so dangerous, but yet so loving that people respect you, but people know that you're a kind-hearted person, especially you men out there. But every single one of you, men, women, but I was talking to the men especially, strength is not about